Well, here we are in European Truck Simulator. I have already chosen a short ride. We are in the beginning. This is the first actual trips we're going to do. And as far as I know, I have configured the interior, I configured all the controls the same as I did with American Truck Simulator. Currently I have, let me take a look. Can I take a look at the map? Hold on. Is that a good idea? We know what happens when we go to the map. Okay, so we're currently in Rotterdam, my hometown, and we're going to Luxemburg, as you can see on the map. So this game I have currently does not have any of the DLCs yet. I am considering to buy these DLCs, depending, of course, if you guys like the stream and like these games. A quick update for those who you are looking this on a live stream. I have a chat window open. I will need to take a look at the chat window by tilting my head back and forth, so be ready for us to see that. Or maybe I can hold on. Maybe I can hold on. Can I? No, I cannot. I was hoping that I actually could move the window. Or maybe, hold on, maybe I can do it like this. Yes, I can do it like this. So move this window a little bit over there. That would hopefully help. Okay. Another thing I have, apart from YouTube Live, I have also included this stream in Twitch and on Kick. For some obscure reason, Restream is not seeing Kick. I have no clue why not. So if you are on Kick and seeing this and are trying to send me a message, for some obscure reason I can't see it yet. I will be working on that. At least the title is correct. That's at least one thing. So I need to figure out why I do not see... well, according to the chat window, there are two channels open, and which it will be YouTube and Twitch, and none of the other channels are open. I mean, not Kick is open, so I have no clue what's going on. But if you are on Kick, if you are seeing this, and if you want to send me a message through the live stream, at this particular moment I will not be able to see it. So it's not that I want to ghost you, but that's the way it is. So anyway, if there are any further things that will pop up in my mind, I will give it to you. But for now, let's start working on it. So I'm a bit early. I was supposed to start around 2 p.m. I'm a bit early, so for those of you who are early in the stream, good for you. Who those of you who are late in the stream on round 2, too bad. I was already started. So Luxembourg it is. Let's head out. What? Is this an electric truck? Hold up. Is this an electric truck? This sounds electric. This is odd. Oh well. How do I get out of here? Oh. This is a strange sound. This sounds like an electric truck. Weird sound. Well, anyway. No traffic coming that way. Oh. Oh. So, as I mentioned, we are currently in Rotterdam. Oh, wait, we just actually left Rotterdam. I need to do something about those pop-ups, by the way. A stop sign. Those are not very common in Europe. especially not in the Netherlands. Well, anyway, I think we can go right now. That bus will need to stop for me. We're going to use the A16. Now, I am a Rotterdam resident, so I recognize these roads, although I have never been to Luxembourg, actually. I've been around Antwerp. Oh, I am already exceeding maximum speed, which is 50 around here. 50 kilometers per hour over here? Oh, okay, 100. That was a bit more, or 80 actually, a bit more logical. So let's put it on to cruise control. And let's head out to Luxembourg. So we need to be working now with kilometers. And of course I've worked all my life with kilometers, but for me on the game it is a new concept. Let's see, where are we now? If this is Rotterdam, we are probably going over the Maas River. Not sure. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just find out. I'm just gonna find out where we are. Oh no, this is not the Maas. This is it is called, as far as I know, if I'm correct, the Nieuwe Waterweg. I think this is the Moerdijkbrug. But it could be wrong. Because I do not see that typical statue that is along the edge of the bridge. So I think this is the Moerdijkbrug, but I cannot be certain. We're going to leave the Netherlands pretty... Oh no, it is a Moerdijkbrug. Look, that statue over there. You see that? With those two triangles, or actually 4 triangles. That thing over there. Yes, that is indeed the Moerdijkbrug. Although this corner is not real. This corner does not exist in, well, at least not straight after the bridge. We don't have that corner, or that curve, as it were. This is, I think, Zevenbergen. I'm not certain. There is indeed a large gas station, and I do see I need to add some mods to make the road signs all locally correct. That's for a later game. This is our first trip we're gonna do. And we are now actually passing the Belgian border. We are now in Belgium. And the maximum speed for trucks apparently here is 90, so I can actually increase the speed. You might have seen near the Belgian flag, there was a blue flag with stars. That means that both the Netherlands and Belgium are part of the EU, and the advantage of the EU is that you can cross country borders without going to customs or have to stop and have inspections. That is one of the advantages of using the EU system. Now, I haven't been in the Netherlands that often, so I cannot be certain, of course, where we are in terms of... Oop. Okay, well, this is typically Belgium. The road conditions. So I'm not 100% sure where we are on the map. And I have been to Luxembourg once, but that was many years ago. And I wasn't driving myself. I was a kid while I was in Luxemburg, and I believe, but I could be mistaken. In order to go into Luxemburg, you need a special sticker. I'm not sure. I have to look that up. So otherwise, it could be something we can actually do in real life once in a while. You may also notice that the landscape is a bit more hilly now, as opposed, of course, to the Netherlands. Okay, I have to take a look where exactly. I think we need to go. Yes, we have to shift over a lane. And I do notice that the navigation is not working. I mean, I do not. Jesus. I do not get a audio warning from the GPS. I like this truck, by the way. This is a nice truck. It's very quiet, and as I said, this is a very weird sound. It almost sounds like it's an electric truck. I do realize, however, that I do not have an adaptive cruise control on this truck. It would seem, because it certainly came very close to that car in front of me before it started to brake. I have to brake myself. Okay, let's move over to this lane. Okay. Most, if not all, of the buttons which I have been using for the American Truck Simulator game have been transferred to this game, but as it would seem, a few things have not been changed. And what I mentioned before, the local signs on trucks and on billboards and on gas stations, those have to be changed. And I need to set up the voice activated navigation screen. Okay, hold on. I need to move over, it would seem, but I need to go. Oh, Luxemburg. There it is on the map already, on the sign. So, although, do I need to install the voice activated GPS? I think I'm pretty certain that I can do without. Okay. Okay, maximum speed here is 40. It is very slow, I must say. Not too slow, of course, for a truck, but for the other traffic, it is quite slow. Whoa, okay. Boop. Okay, and we came back to 90 over here, which is pretty odd, I must say. Okay, there's a bus. Oops. Passing me by. Okay. Can I switch over? Yes. Okay, whatever it was, we can... Oh, okay. There was a sign saying that we do no longer are restricted to something, but I didn't actually see to what. Just like in American Truck Simulator, I like to set the cruise control not to the max. In American Truck Simulator, I am putting it around 5 miles below the maximum speed, and in this case, I'm putting it 5 kilometers below maximum speed because hold on, because as I was going to say, whenever we have to go downhill, we're gonna pick up speed and then have a few kilometers per hour leeway to. Okay, we are probably have to go, yeah, take this lane, as we are going to be going Luxembourg, and not quite sure when we are going to be leaving Belgium. Indeed, the landscape is different from the Netherlands. Okay, this is what I meant when I say, well, we have to go downhill. We pick up speed, but we are still within the speed limit, so that's good. "113 kilometers until we reach our destination." Oh, I'm not quite sure what the settings currently are for parking, so I need to figure that out as well. In American Truck Simulator, I have configured automatically the automatically the normal parking. I think I could set up a more difficult parking on European Truck Simulator because the trucks are a bit smaller. I mean, the trucks themselves are a bit smaller. But we'll have to figure that out. Okay, a few things. Those pop-ups, I need to switch them off. These are tutorial pop-ups. These have to go. That's something I will take care of. So, as soon as we have arrived at our destination and have got our points, we will go to the mod screen and see if we actually can fix a few things. And I probably could do another trip after this one, because this we are still in the first levels of the game, which means the distances are not that extensive yet. Okay, I can actually pump up the speed a little bit. Now, Luxembourg is a very small country, so even though we still have only 72 kilometers, it's not impossible that it will be the last few kilometers. Actually, let's see, where are we supposed to be going? Aren't we supposed to be... That's odd. Oh, no, not odd. I thought this was a dedicated lane to go right, but no. Okay, we're still on the same course, Luxembourg, and the roads are getting, and the landscape is getting more and more hilly. That is something I'm missing in American Truck Simulator. Yeah, the landscape might be a bit hilly, but the roads aren't that hilly. So I think I will take a look what happens when we go into... Your battery is empty. What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Oh, it is an electric truck. Holy tofu, it is an electric truck. Oh. It said the battery is almost empty. Okay. I can't see... Hold on. Can I take a look at information on that? What is my... Hold on. Oh crap. This is not what I meant. How can I... Shut up. Okay, I need to take care of that because I need to fix the indicators showing me that what my radius is for this battery. Okay. We are entering Luxembourg. So let's see what the traffic rules are in this country. It's also 90? It's also 90. Okay. Okay, well, we are nearly at our point of destination. Let's hope we're not going to get a flat battery. Because I didn't see any charging stations. I was going to say gas stations. Ooh, that is a interesting way of... Ooh. Okay. Is that a stop sign, is it? Apparently it is not. Okay. Just have to yield, I suppose. We are entering... Oh, Luxembourg itself, because the capital of the country of Luxembourg is Luxembourg. That's weird. The sign obviously said maximum speed is 15 kilometers per hour, and the navigation screen suggests it's 75. That is wrong. That is wrong. Okay, I can't see any indications of charging stations. Oh, now it says 50. Okay. Okay, at least I have a green light. I still have a green light. Okay, we are entering the location where we needed to be, so I think we're gonna make it when it comes to the battery. Okay, this is Europe. We do not have right on red, but luckily it is green. What is that? Oh, that is probably the indicator that we are dropping in our battery, but we have just arrived. Oh, aren't we supposed to drop it off? Oh, stop in the designated area. Where? Where is the designated area? Is it over there? That's odd. Stop in the marked area. Where's the marked area? I don't see the marked area. I don't see a marked area. Is anyone seeing a marked area? Maybe I overpassed. I went too far over this marker? Okay, hold on. Oh, so that would be what button? This button. Oh, okay. So because I have a low battery, let's use this one. And now, of course, we need to make a full turn again. Well, we have the space for that. And I was right, it's over there. Okay. So that's just something I need to change. Okay. Alrighty then. So we're already level 2. Okay, so for those of you who were familiar with American Truck Simulator, you can get points with every level, and you can put these points onto these 6 choices. Now, these are self-explanatory. By selecting these, you can actually have dangerous cargo. You can increase the distance you want to drive, and each extended distance will give you a bonus on your payout. This is cargo which has a particular value, so also this is whenever you put a higher rank onto it, you get a bonus. This is odd. This is fragile cargo, so actually this should be the same, but just-in-time delivery, which means that you are reducing the amount of time you have for a delivery, but you get bonuses. Quite big bonuses, I would say. The final is fuel saving, which is something you should not select in your first playthrough, because the first playthroughs you do not have an own truck. So the fuel you are saving is for the boss, and he's not going to give you this. So we're going to put the long distance onto it. That would increase the amount of orders I can get. So let's get quickly to the system and change a few things. So in gameplay, hold on, let's see. Traffic's difficulty is easy park for now. Random, yes, okay. Chance of rain, we can increase that. We are in Europe. Time zones, what? Oh. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. Let's see now. Truck physics, we can... Yeah, that also has to change as well. So we put it momentarily on around 48, 50, around that. And brakes, we're gonna put that a little bit back as well to make it a bit more simulated. Yeah, put that thing on. It is brake simulation. Let's see, adaptive cruise control is off. We're gonna put that on at 30 meters. The lane assist, we're gonna put that off. Automatic headlights, we're gonna put that on, and automatic beams, we're gonna put that on as well. Retarder, maybe, yes, we're gonna put that on. And the brake on the engine. Hill start assist is on, yes. Emergency brake system. Now at least we keep that off for now. I don't know what smart throttle. Oh, here there it is. The vehicle will hold lower throttle by default after quickly pressing the throttle button twice. No. So, okay. What is this? Trailers for, let's see, advanced coupling requires greater precision in a line network. Not right now. What is this? If which trailer are cables animated, enabling cables and more vehicles may affect performance. So let's not do that. Oh, let's put that stability back to 50 as well. That is the stability for... No, hold on. Oh, why is that in Dutch? That, oh, this is all in English, and then this is in Dutch. Weird. Alright, camera rotation not necessary. Interface. That would be the navigation. Keep mirrors hidden, keep widgets hidden. Show navigation line, navigation modus, yes. Let's put it onto English, either though we are in Dutch, but we're gonna put it in English, so It will be easier for you guys to read along as well. Let's set simple English, that's better. Region is continental Europe, yes. Localized city names, yes. Not necessary. Display currencies, euros. Kilometers, yeah. We're gonna put this all in European standard. We are not going to put on the contextual hints anymore. Let's see. Okay. Convoys we're going to do later. Okay, so let's go back to graphics and let's go to the title page if possible. Yes, saved. Yes, because hopefully we'll be adding some mods. Yeah, that could be put in. Only they know. Weather stations is apparently for VR, so let's take that out. Realistic graphic. That's 4K. Ultimate weather mods. Yeah, that's why not. Real European companies. Okay, yes. What was this, by the way? Realistic weather. Ah, here we are. European gas stations. There it is. Okay. Can't find any mods. Okay, back to the game. Yes. Okay, let's... Yeah, it is downloading. Ah, I see. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. Well, it's going a bit faster now. So, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna pause the stream for now, and we're gonna pick it up later.
6.5 hours later.
We are back in European Truck Simulator. I have activated the mods I was supposed to activate. Oh, I just saw a free appear on my chat window. That is odd. So it did pick up a third streaming, but maybe the chat is not activated on the other side. Who knows? Anyway, let's continue the career. And it's gonna sign me back in. And hopefully now the correct mods should be working. Okay, hold on. Let me check if that is correct. If I am... Okay, it takes a lot of time to get in, but let's drive. A quick job because I do not own a truck right now. We just came from Luxemburg. We're not going back to Rotterdam. No. We're also not going to Newcastle yet. Well, this is the best when it comes to pay up, but let's do this one. We're going to Frankfurt. We're going a bit through France, it would seem, and then Frankfurt. Okay, let's take this one. It's a UPS truck, apparently. So at least we know that the a UPS truck doing cottage cheese. That's odd. All right. And this one is apparently a truck which has an petrol engine. Let's head out and let's see if the other mods are working. Okay, this is where we're supposed to be going. I did not install the GPS voice yet. And we're gonna do that without. But hold up, I'm gonna adjust a few things. The seat I want a bit more to, let's see, hold on. Because, can I do that? No, I need to do with the That's better. Well, maybe not too. Hold up. Okay. Okay. FOV. Okay, yes. Seat position. Nope. Hold on. A. What does S do? Oh, that brings me down. W brings me up a little bit. That's better. Okay, rotate. Okay. So it's actually, that is much better because now actually I can see ahead of me. Okay, so rotate, and now I need to go back to pan, and then that is straight. Okay, steering is okay. Okay, so let's continue on. That is better for now. So we're heading to Frankfurt, Germany, but we also will be going through France apparently, because that is how small Luxembourg really is. So we have a different truck. We have a roundabout over here, which means we need to... Oh, that's... left pillar is not exactly doing me much favors. Where did you come from? Okay, hold up. That left pillar is not doing me any favors. No, I was hoping we'd stop at the traffic light. But we're not. I'm not too happy about the position of this truck and these mirrors. My vision is severely blocked with this left pillar. Okay, well, for now let's see what we can do. Okay, I forgot to check. Just in time. Yeah, I actually worked on the stabilization of the truck, and you just saw what that meant. Okay, well, luckily I managed to hold it just in time. Yeah, I have new mail. I know what that is. That is probably from the bank telling me I can actually get a loan from them, but I won't at the moment. Okay, traffic, sorry, cruise control, let's bring her up to 80 for now. And let's head out to Luxembourg, oh sorry, no, not Luxembourg, head out to... Oh, we are just actually now entering France. I wonder what our police car is doing, because usually police cars stay on their own country. They can cross in European countries, of course. They can cross into other countries, but you know, usually they do not operate that. Let's see. This is a Total. That is indeed a existing European fuel brand. I think it's French, but we do have them in the Netherlands as well. Let's see. I think we're gonna go off soon because we only stay in France for a short time before we enter Germany. Keep your eyes open. I think we need to get off here, yes. And then straight. Mannheim, yeah. Was this in Deutschland? Yeah, that's in Germany, Mannheim, okay. We're gonna have a very narrow curve. And as I said, we just changed the position of the truck, so they suggest 50 kilometers per hour over here. We are currently doing 30, okay. But even that is being manageable. Okay, left lane. Otherwise we go back to Luxemburg. And that's not where we're supposed to be going. We're supposed to be going to Germany. Are you stopping? Yes, you are stopping. Good. Okay, I'm not quite sure if there is any change in the roads, because once again we are going to be going out of France pretty quickly. And this is not a recognizable landmark for me. Maybe for people in France it is, but not for me. Oh, I can see the border coming up on the navigation screen, but as mentioned earlier, we are France, Luxembourg, the Netherlands and Germany are all part of the European Union, which means you do not need to stop at the border for checkup, unless of course you are indeed carrying something that requires checkup. Okay, we need to slow down. Oh, was I actually, or is this a toll lane? Oh, this is not the traffic, this is a toll lane. Yeah, France has toll lanes. So we need to slow down until we okay. Oh, a bit further than that. Okay, a toll road. And to activate, we need to activate this button, I think. Yes. So the boss is paying the toll. I'm not quite sure what is the. Did I see what the amount was? Or didn't I? No, apparently I forgot to look. Okay, well, there are some toll lanes in Austria as well, and we will be going to Austria, I can promise you that. There's another toll booth on the other side of the road. I'm not quite sure if that means that is that's a new road, or are we perhaps, if it is the other side of the road, I think we need to take an exit over here. Yes, we do. Okay, let's slow down a little bit. Currently driving 70, which is a bit fast for this lane. Oh. 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 I missed my exit. Apparently I had to go straight. Okay. Okay, well, I managed it. I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. Okay, with another barrier coming up. Not quite sure what kind of barrier that is. Is that the same toll road? We apparently have to pay another. Okay, now that's actually. And I also noticed, by the way, that the brake is a bit more realistic. Okay, it is indeed at 12 euros for this toll. Once I said before, the boss is paying for it. So I did work on the brake as well. The brake is a bit more realistic, and we didn't come to a complete stop right the moment I pressed the brake pedal. We actually trundled forward a little bit because of the weight of the truck, which is a more realistic depiction of this thing. Okay. This is okay. 80 miles per hour over here. Miles. I mean kilometers per hour over here. It would seem. Strange road, by the way. Almost looked like a sand or a gravel road. It isn't, but it looks like one. This is a Aral, I believe. No? Yeah, it is Aral. I'm not sure. Are we now already in Germany or are we still in France? There's only one way to find out. We are... Oh, we just crossed the German border, I believe. Or did we? Hold on. Yeah, we did cross the German border. It's over here. We just crossed it and I didn't even notice it. So we are in Germany right now. And this is not a German highway, I must say, or not a German autobahn. So we do not have unlimited speeds here. I don't even think trucks have an unlimited speed on the German autobahns. And even if I would, I think these we have a limiter on the truck. I think we have it installed. Oh, hello. What's coming up in the distance? Is that a... Let's see. Bridge, a railway bridge, I presume. Oops, we are exceeding maximum speed. We're still exceeding maximum speed. Why now it's slowing down? Oh, now we're slowing down. Okay, I'll let it roll without using the gas pedal right now, because we need to slow down. Okay, now I'm going to put it on cruise control. Alright. So, Frankfurt is where we're supposed to be going. Frankfurt is a very large city in Germany. It is a industrial and most definitely a office hub. Extraordinaire. We have a very busy airport in Frankfurt. Yeah, that's obviously we're now in Germany. It says alles fahrt. So if there was any doubt... Oh, I just noticed it is 6:30. Why is it lagging? 6:30. So we might be looking at driving in the dark in a few minutes, because we still have about 3 hours to go until we reach our destination. There is no need for a rest. When you're playing in the first levels, you are indeed playing for not for your own truck. You're okay. It says Frankfurt already on the sides, so you do not need to have a rest. You actually, quotation marks, sleep between your trips. I think we need to go on the right lane. Yes, we are. move in. Ooh, it's lagging. It's probably because all the mods. So I probably think I have to take out one of the mods, which is the extensive scenery, the vegetation. Although it looks very pretty, but my poor computer really has some trouble getting this running. I think it's raining. Yep, it's starting to rain. Hold on. What was the wipers? Oh, this was the wipers. Okay, I've got the wrong button over here. Okay. So it's getting dark and it's starting to rain. Oh, nope. Stay on this lane. Let's see, Frankfurt am Main. Okay, need to move over. I'm gonna make a very sharp turn, so best reduce the speed. Hear the rain now. That's something we couldn't hear on American Truck Simulator. Wow, she has trouble getting up the hill. Oof, that's suddenly went dark. What was that, reverse lightning? Oh, it's the main headlights, the beams that went out because there was another traffic nearby. Okay, let's see. We are going to be needing to move over. Staying on Frankfurt. I must say the sound of the rain is very realistic because I'm wearing a headset and it actually sounds like the rain is left and right of me on my yeah, it sounds very realistic, the rain. Let's see, what kind of brand is this petrol station going to be? It is also Aral. Okay, so we're getting closer to our destination, about 65 kilometers. We already saw a sign that says Frankfurt Kreuz, which means not a crossing. What's the correct English translation for that? Junction. That's the correct translation. The Frankfurt Junction. Whoa. sounds great. So we are now actually passing the Frankfurt crossing, the junction. As you can see on the map, it is quite an extensive crossing. A clover leaf. So we are actually getting closer to Frankfurt. Just take a look at the chat window, which is still empty. So, as I mentioned earlier, we have also a running account on Kick. I have to investigate when I'm done if it actually has worked. But the restream chat window is suggesting there are only 2 sites that actually are streaming my game. So that will be Twitch and YouTube. We're going to find out soon enough if it worked on Kick, and if it didn't, we're going to figure out why not. But that is for later. When we have arrived in Frankfurt at our location, we are going to stop the stream. And if you may have noticed, my initial planning is to do this game on Thursdays, American Truck Simulator on the Wednesday, and on Tuesday the Hunter Call of the Wild gameplay. And we might have Elite Dangerous joining the ranks, but we still have to figure out what we're going to do with Elite Rangers. As I mentioned in my earlier playthrough with American Truck Simulator, I am considering if I'm going to start from scratch in Elite or continue on the playthrough, but it has been many years since I've played. So that will mean I have to go through all the tutorials anyway. So I'm still not convinced what I'm going to do. But we are reaching our destination. We are about 3 kilometers away from our destination. We're going to have a sharp turn over here, and then we should be good. Okay, let's reduce the speed. Got an enormously sharp turn over there. Oh, no, it's a green. It's a traffic light. Okay, well, we have green, so we can continue on. Weather is not getting any better. Oh, it just turned green. That's convenient because, yes, my brake speed is indeed different. Something I have to get used to. But being more realistic, of course. Okay, going slightly uphill and then straight to the right over here. That's also different from American Truck Simulator. In this playthrough, the gates are already open. Here we are supposed to be. Let's slowly roll into location, into the parking bay, until we get the green light, which is right now. And the trailer. Oh, I thought I just... Oh, that's this button. Right. Well, this should be an excellent because we have actually made no errors or crashes. See, we're already level 3. This is odd. It says level 3 and then underneath it says level 5 enthusiast. But we are level 3, not level 5. I don't understand. Well, anyway, let's continue on. Let's put another marker on long. Oh, why not? Let's put it on this. Hold on. Or do I... Hold on, I can actually disengage that one. This is going to be... Is there any bonuses for that? No, I don't think there is any bonuses for that. High value cargo. Oh, hold on, I have to disengage that one. So long distance. 10% higher reward for delivery distances longer than 640 kilometers. What is a bigger bonus over here? 5% higher reward for high value, 80% experience bonus for high value delivery. Oh, we'll take that one then. Oh, sorry. So apply. And that will bring us to 13,180, which obviously is still most definitely not enough for buying a truck, but we don't need to right now. So we have a few emails coming up. We're looking for skilled drivers with their own trucks. We do not have that. Need money, we can help. We're not going to do that. Use trucks for sale, even though we're not going to do that right now. And a brand new Scania truck for sale. Well, that's fine, but I do not have the money for that. Anyway, I sincerely hope you enjoyed the first playthrough in European Truck Simulator. Oh, once again, well, there is something I'm going to do right now before I forget. And that is going to the title screen. Yes. And then going to the mods. And then temporarily switch this off temporarily. Because we have to find out if that is the cause for the lag here and there. Thank you so much for joining me. See you next time. Bye bye.